In this video, I will tell you why movies like Puss in Boots and Super Mario are actually not great, and also which one is better, American or Japanese animation, and what are the flaws in modern animation. The first reason is expected outcomes. Look at this, when Puss said this,
It wasn't a heist, Barreto. It was a church with a priest and guests and Kitty. Everything but me. I ran away then too.
Oh. Oh, you left her at the altar?
It was wrong. I know.
I realized why American animation sucks. When Puss reveals his backstory, I quickly predicted the film's ending, and it turned out to be true. When Puss says that Puss abandoned her at their wedding, I figured out that Puss will realize his mistake and the two cats will get back together. That's how character arcs are completed. A character resolves his flaws and does the right thing at end, and it sucks. Character arcs make a character engaging, but also they are fit predictable. Additionally, I also knew how Goldilocks' character arc will be completed. She wanted a human family, but she wouldn't get one. That would be morally wrong and undermine her current family. I figured Goldilocks will also realize her mistake and accept her present family. Predicting a character's fate isn't that hard. You just need to point out the character's flaws and resolve it at the end. Look at this. When she sees her brother is going to die, I knew she would save him and discard the wishing star. It's just so plain and boring. Directors like Kubrick or Fincher are great because their stories aren't foreseeable. Breaking the norm makes a story iconic, and American animation fails at that. There's one country that excels at it. Take examples of these movies. Spirited Away was about the transformation of Chihiro, Grave of the Fireflies was about the effects of war, House Moving Castle was about pacifism, and so on. The problem with Hollywood animation isn't character arcs, it's predictability. The characters' motivations or flaws seem to be artificially put in the stories. Anime makes them organic by exploring themes that are universal and not associated with just one individual. I think only American animation is plagued with this problem. Live action Hollywood doesn't do that. These movies have arcs or themes, but still the ending is unforeseeable. The trick lies in journeys of characters. Due to that, their arcs become vague, like Pitt killing Spacey at the end of 7 and thus allowing the villain to win. It's morally incorrect, but still happens because the director wants it. It makes the moment iconic and unforeseeable. In A Clockwork Orange, Alex isn't cured at all at the end. Michael kills his brother Fredo for revenge. The endings are ethically wrong, that's why they are great. Humans are flawed beings, we don't always get the happy ending. Animation tends to forget that and thus becomes predetermined. What they keep doing is to have a happy and ethical ending. So here Japanese anime get point. Moving on, the next flaw is animation for kids. If you had watched Grave of the Fireflies, you would know it's not a story just for children. It's filled with horrors of war and two siblings trying to survive in a desolate world. They keep trying to live and eventually die at the story's end. Now give me an example from Hollywood animation of a movie with such tone and theme which isn't a comedy either. You can't tell one. More Japanese animated movies like Perfect Blue, Ghost in the Shell, Akira, etc. deal with subjects that adults can relate to. On the other hand, Hollywood seems to think that only children are meant to see animated movies. It doesn't explore more serious themes in animation. Hollywood makes good animated movies, but there's no creativity in them. They don't strive to do something more. It's always about children, and all of them is a comedy. That's the second reason Hollywood animation sucks. Movies like Fight Club or 2001 are great, not only due to their entertainment value but also because they make you think on matters like consumerism or humanity even after you have left the theater. So when the critics say Super Mario isn't a good movie, they are not wrong. Tell me, what did Mario make you think about? Unity among two people to fight problems. It's been used in movies for decades, it's not new. The two brothers are separated, they get back together and defeat the dino. It wouldn't make you ponder about anything. It's just a plain and simple story with highly misused action scenes. If you wanna know what makes action scenes good and why John Wick sucks at them, watch this video. Coming back to the point, Mario doesn't strive to achieve something new. It's entertaining but not that good. Fans liked it, the critics didn't because they want movies to explore the possibilities of cinema as a form of art. Audiences just want a simple entertainer, which is not wrong but still not good enough. So here Japanese anime gets another point. The next reason why modern animation sucks is misuse of animation, and I think Hollywood is better than Japan at doing this. Movies like Spider-Verse use animation to make the surroundings of the characters look different. What's animation? It's animating objects, their surroundings, characters, etc. It's different from live action. There's room for using different techniques to make the scene look different. This is what Spider-Verse does. The characters are no longer animated forms of human beings. The animation has a different style which we can't see in real life. That's why we have animation. Another movie that masters this is Puss in Boots. However predictable the ending may be, I am sure you were stunned by its visuals when you watched it. So was I. It was making use of animation to create a sense of escapism. Anime, which is not bad but still can't make use of animation for visuals, unlike Hollywood. Now there are still problems plaguing Hollywood. The remakes of these movies are live action. They are photorealistic effects. The characters can't show emotions unlike their animated counterparts did. The takeaway is animation style shall keep evolving over time, like Spider-Verse or Puss in Boots. The final score comes to 2-1, with Japan winning. Just like it takes a whole lot of work to make animation work, it took a whole lot of hard work to make this video. So a subscription would be highly appreciated.